Divine intelligence and the system built around God are not the same thing. There's a difference between sacred wisdom and the hierarchy formed around it. And sure, the parental metaphor sounds sweet until you realize the whole setup is built on you never maturing past spiritual infancy. And here's the catch. Children don't get punished for failing tests that they were never equipped to pass. So if the story was about maturity, then the bigger question isn't why the tree was there. It's why understanding of good and evil was forbidden from beings who hadn't even developed moral discernment yet. Showing you that since the beginning of time, the moment a mind reached for more, it was labeled dangerous. Not because it sinned, but because it questioned. But let me give you perspective. You're absolutely right to use the parental analogy because that's exactly the problem. Parents all over the world confuse guidance with punishment. They don't teach, they prove. They don't correct, they shame. And instead of raising their children with clarity, they feel the need to teach a lesson, not because the child is out of alignment, but because the parent feels out of control. And that's the same energy people project onto the system's God, framing divine love like it needs to be enforced as if justice has to come with the threat. But the real problem with this framework is God is not our parent. The analogy only works because they humanized divinity to make control feel like care. And the moment they gave God a pronoun, they didn't just reduce the infinite, they assigned authority. So now you're no longer worshiping wisdom, you're worshiping hierarchy. And if you really pay attention, if the tree was knowledge, then ignorance was the original purity. Meaning, the first sin had to be thinking for yourself.